It's unbelievable, unexplainable, something that you have not even seen in South Asia, and really put Sri Lanka on the map. This was such a bold ambition by the John Keells Group. Transform the tourism landscape of Sri Lanka. That's what we set out to do. You just can't replace what we've done. Yes, the project did have its fair share of challenges. The largest integrated project in South Asia, completed by a Sri Lankan company. So we had just conceptualized the largest integrated project, Cinnamon Life at City of Dreams, Sri Lanka, back in 2014. So when I joined John Keells Properties, I joined straight into the sales team to sell the Cinnamon Life apartments and also the balance inventory of our other projects. So what was really unique at the time was this was such a bold ambition by the John Keells Group. And, to kind of transform the tourism landscape of Sri Lanka, to transform the MICE landscape and the real estate landscape of Sri Lanka. And that's what we set out to do. So back in 2014, when the project was announced and the groundbreaking was done, I came into the sales team and we got on to selling these apartments, just at the conceptualization stage as well. Yes, the project did have its fair share of challenges over the years. And of course, the project took 10 years to complete. And that was mainly because of everything that we also went through in the country, whether it was from the East attacks, going into COVID, and then going into the financial crisis as well. Through it all, John Keells Holdings stayed the course and ensured that we completed this project, and in my opinion, completed it at the right time. Because at the point the project completed, we had come out of the crisis, the economy was on recovery mode, and tourism was also starting to improve. So you can see the kind of product that we've finished today, and the biggest advantage here for anyone who bought an apartment or is considering buying an apartment here from our limited inventory is really the integrated nature of this development. And you really can't replace an asset like this today simply because of the way construction costs has gone up exponentially over the years. The land price, you just can't replace what we've done and the time taken. So in terms of a scale of this development, it's going to take a very long time to bring in something like this to Colombo. So for anyone who owns an apartment here, the real advantage is the integration. You're connected to the mall, connected to the hotel, which is the largest hotel in Sri Lanka, that's Cinnamon Life, with 687 rooms. And then we've got the Nuva Hotel with 113 rooms. We've got the casino, we've got lots of entertainment spaces, multiple restaurants. You've also got an office tower. And that really creates that value addition of living in an integrated development like this, because you can live, work, stay, and play in one location. So it was very exciting for me, back in 2014, 2015 to kind of sell this to customers, sell this whole concept to people, to buy these apartments in terms of the vision that we had to transform Sri Lanka and really put Sri Lanka on the map. And that's what we set out to do. And you can see the finished product today and what we have achieved. And of course, that was really done with the team spirit behind John Keells Holdings and John Keells Properties, because there's no one person that can deliver a project of this scale. We had multiple teams working through it, including the contractor working hand in hand to ensure that we completed this project and really did it to the exact design that we had set out to do at the beginning. And that's what I'm, really proud of, to be a part of this great team at John Keells Properties, who transformed Sri Lanka and transformed Colombo. And what we do is of significant national importance. It's transforming the landscape of Colombo. So the day we opened Cinnamon Life at City of Dreams, Sri Lanka, I'm sure everyone from our teams who worked on that project felt that emotion that day. I know myself, looking at it and looking at, Krishan and the GEC kind of walking through and cutting the ribbon, there was a lot of emotion that flowed through me, through everything that we went through, from starting the project, conceptualizing it, branding it at the time, and then, seeing it going through all of the challenges that Sri Lanka threw at us. I mean, it's unbelievable and, unexplainable, a project of this scale in terms of the challenges that we went through. But ultimately, once it was completed, people felt a sense of national pride. People were so proud that a company like John Keells Holdings, a Sri Lankan company, delivered a project of this scale, something that you have not even seen in South Asia, and the largest integrated project in South Asia, completed by a Sri Lankan company.